Right, so we've just arrived at the camp. It's pretty hot today, but that's what we can expect in summer here in South Africa. We're going to be staying in that Oxwagon and that slightly larger one behind me. It's quite nice to see since last year when I came here, they've actually added a couple more, which obviously increases the capacity of this place if you've got a large group of people coming, which is fantastic. But yeah, so good to be back here. This is honestly one of my favorite places in the world, and it's nice to be able to share the experience with Claudio. So yep, it's really hot, but we're just going to start unpacking stuff and setting up in the Oxwagons, and I suppose taking some stuff and putting it in the fridge, and then maybe we'll settle down, have some lunch, and then set up the gong at 100 meters and just do some, you know, setting up of the guns and of the cameras and all of that stuff so that we're ready to go hunt maybe this evening when it's a bit cooler. But let's go do that.
You like it?
It's perfecto. ¿Es Oxygen Camping o
Oxwagon. Oxwagon.
Oxygen?
Oxwagon camping.
Oxwagon.
Yes.
Oxwagon Camping. Amigos, ya estamos acá en Oxwagon Camping. Esta va a ser mi camping donde voy a o camper camping o una especie de carro antiguo donde voy a descansar. Está todo espectacular, todo limpio, impresionante, muy bonito, y esperamos seguir disfrutando. Chao.
Take a guess what the rock is for. It's to stop the baboons from getting in there. So yeah, hopefully we won't have any unwanted visitors ransacking our stuff while we're camping here. But this place is awesome. We've got a nice big bed here. They've put some towels and stuff out for us, and duvets and pillows and everything, so we are sorted. This place is amazing. You all remember what happened the previous time we came here, or was it the time before? Anyway, one of the previous times we came here, Luke had a little bit of an incident with his car.
For ammunition.
Whoa! And there's a reminder on the ground of just that. I'm afraid bits of Luke's window are still lying here, which is kind of funny, brings back some good memories. So time to set up our rifles a little bit. Got a gong set up here at 100 meters. We've got a target down there at 50 just for zeroing and stuff like that. And then we've got the camp down there, which we will be lying down probably with sandbags and bipods and just taking a few shots. And of course there's a bunch of cactuses here, which are always fun to shoot when you run out of space on the gong. So let's get down and do that. I can feel the temperatures dropping a bit. There's some clouds rolling in, so maybe that rain that I thought was going to come tomorrow might actually come this afternoon, which would be great. I think just some relief from the heat would be fantastic. But yeah, let's see how the day plays out. Cuban, yeah.
Oof.
So talk about having confidence in your weapon. These are my first two groups at 50 meters, so that's 55 yards with my impact, shooting 23 grain slugs. So my first impact, my original impact. First 5-shot group was there, so I adjusted my scope. That's my next 5 shots. So that's a nice tight 50 meter group, considering that we've got probably about 4 or 5 miles an hour wind. And then just wait till you see 100. It's also looking really good. Okay, so here's my 100 meter group, and I'm also really happy with that. So this is an 8-inch gong, and there's my first 3 shots there, or 3 of the shots, and then other 2 over there. So that's, I'm guessing, about a little over an inch, so it's probably close to 1 MOA. But that's not what's important to me. Group size is not the most important thing. What's important to me is the fact that all 5 of those shots are right there around the center. So despite the fact that there was wind, I was able to adjust for it and have the shots over there instead of having a group over there, for example. When you're hunting, you can deal with a 2 MOA group size. It's not a big deal because most of your targets are going to be bigger than 2 MOA. The kill zone of your target is going to be bigger than 2 MOA. What matters is getting that first shot hit. So I'm really confident in knowing that my equipment's able to do the job. That's just my one impact though, so I still have to take a few shots with my other impact, make sure they're both shooting well. And Claudio's setting up the Huben, which is also a fantastic gun. I think he's just having a couple issues with his scope, but I'm sure he'll sort those out shortly, and we'll be on our way. So after the drama of trying to set up all our guns, it's been a difficult afternoon, but I think we're all sorted now. So we're gonna have some lunch and then take it from there. Maybe even have a bit of a rest now after lunch, just to get ourselves settled in and relaxed. It is kind of windy now, so we won't be taking any long shots. But I think priority is to get some food in our stomachs and maybe make some coffee or something cold just to get us hydrated and relaxed, and we'll take it from there. Maybe a drive up through the valley here to see if we can find some dassies on the rocks, or maybe even some long range shooting tonight if the wind calms down a little bit, which will be fantastic. But as always here, we're going to take it as it comes and just enjoy ourselves. That's the most important thing. Yeah, as long as we have fun, then I'll be happy.
Yep. Center. Perfect.
One more. Impresionante, amigo. Calibre 260. Perfecto. 560 metros.
Okay.
550.
We're just shooting a gong here at like 565 meters. I'm just smashing it right in the center, so I'll probably take 2 more shots just to have a little group and then let Claudio have a go. but I love this gun so much. It's amazing. Well, I think this is probably the best way to end the day and to end the episode. I think just reflecting on how I met Claudio and how we got to this point is really special. I met Claudio at Extreme Bench Rest, I think 2 years ago. We couldn't speak a word of each other's languages, but we immediately realized that we have a lot in common aside from the language that we speak. For one, Claudio and I love hunting. Hunting is in the core of what we do on our channels. We're very little about the gear reviews and stuff, and we're all about the experience. So we connected on that side. We both share the same faith. We both have a passion for good lamb and good wine. That's kind of where South Africans and Chileans overlap, which is fantastic. So it was very natural for me firstly to go visit him in Patagonia, and then for him to come here. We've had a fantastic day. It's been challenging, but considering the challenges, I think we've done really well. Yeah, managed to get a few monkeys down on the first day, managed to get our gun set up. So from here on it should be smooth sailing, hopefully. Clouds have come in, so we might have a bit of rain tomorrow, but we're enjoying the good weather while we can. And I don't think a little bit of rain is a bad thing because it will cool us down a bit and keep us energetic. So looking forward to tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching this episode, guys, and I'll see you next time.